What is going on YouTube? It's P-Dons here, and today I am bringing you guys a new Battle Spot type of series. It is called Draft to Ladder. We will be taking the mons that Stepho drafted in WBE and taking those 6 and trying to ladder with them to see how high we go. Now, I am recording this at the end of Series 5, and our biggest mon, Cinderace, is about to be banned in Series 6, so we might have to make some adjustments going forward, but for the most part, we will still be able to take Steph's mons on the ladder and see how well we do with them. I am basically starting this series in part to help her understand her mons a little bit better. She's doing well enough in WBE with the mons she has and game situations and stuff, but with the experience level she has now, since she just started this year, there might be some things that she could use some help with. And by me using her mons on the ladder, I might be able to learn some things about these mons that I didn't know previously and be able to help her with WBE weeks going forward. So, if you guys look at the team we have Cinderace, Riolu, Toxtricity, Jellicent, Ribombee, and Snorlax. I'm planning on using these guys for a little bit, and then we might swap one of them out with one of Steph's other mons, and we'll see how it does. So I'm going to start by choosing this, and let's go find an opponent. Yeah. If anyone wants a Series 5 team that's pretty good, Santi's Players Cup winning team took me to 19-1. So that's a pretty dominant team. But here we are going to see a Primarina, Comfey, Marowak, Amoonguss, Leafeon, and Goodra. This is not a standard team by any means of the imagination, but there are some crazy strats that could be done with Comfey and Primarina. Alola Marowak is a threat. Goodra is a very bulky boy, so we have to tread carefully. Unfortunately, the Cinderace doesn't have safety goggles, which we had been using in a few of our weeks. So Amoonguss is going to be able to redirect us, which will be a little annoying. Fortunately, we can hit the Primarina through the Alola Marowak's Lightning Rod with Toxtricity, because Overdrive ignores Lightning Rod and will hit the Primarina. What I think is going to happen is he's going to lead some sort of a Comfey Primarina and maybe proc a weakness policy. So, I'm actually going to go Cinderace Toxtricity, and then I'm going to have Jellicent and Snorlax in the back. I think Ribombee is not going to be useful here because Amoonguss can redirect the speed swap, and as nice as Riolu would be, I feel like I need the offense to deal with this guy. Alright, so we're going to get into this battle. Let's see if I called the Primarina and the Comfey lead right. Yes, I did. So he is probably going for some weakness policy shenanigans. Alright, so I want to Dynamax the Toxtricity and hit this with a Max Lightning, because remember, we have, on our WBE team, we don't have G-Max Toxtricity, we have the regular one. But I have to respect the Marowak in the back, so what I think I'm going to do is turn myself into a Steel type and hit the Primarina with a Max Steel Spike, and then I'm going to go for an Overdrive to get some additional damage on the Primarina. I am likely to lose him on this turn, but I think I'm going to be able to do a lot of damage to him in return. Alright, so my Dynamax goes first. No surprise there. Cinderace is the fastest thing on the field. I'm anticipating that the Primarina is also going to Dynamax, and we'll probably see a Giga Drain from the Comfey. But I guess Comfey could also go for Trick Room, because I have two very fast Mons on the field. Right? There's the Dynamax, probably the Primarina. If it's the Comfey, well, that's going to be very surprising. And yes, it is the Primarina. I don't think I KO the Primarina with my two attacks, but I can do a lot of damage. And I'm also breaking the Comfey's Focus Sash while I'm at it. So here comes a Steel Spike. If he, for whatever reason, goes into my Cinderace with a Max Starfall, I will resist it. And I get some decent damage off. Toxtricity should be going next. Overdrive should probably take it to low yellow or high red. And we'll see what happens from there. Yeah. It's about as much as I expected. And yeah, the Primarina was weakness policy. There was no doubt about that one. But it looks like he's setting up the Trick Room with the Comfey. Otherwise, we would have seen the Giga Drain go off already. Alright, so Cinderace is gone, but fortunately I do have Snorlax in the back. And also, I don't think he's going to recover enough with the Floral Healing to be able to stop Double Edge from KOing it. Which could benefit me here. Alright, so this turn, nothing too surprising played out, but had I gone hard into the Primarina with the Max Lightning instead of respecting the Marowak, I would have been able to take it out. So we are going to go Snorlax here. He is definitely going to be Floral Healing this the Primarina. I can't stop that because it is a priority 3 move on Comfey with the ability Triage. But I think Double Edge might do enough to knock out the Primarina even after the heal. So I am going to play into that, and I am going to Double Edge the Primarina and Sludge Bomb the Comfey. If this turn goes the way I think it might, I'll be able to take 2 KOs. If it doesn't, I'm losing my Toxtricity at minimum. So here's hoping we get a good damage roll. Here's the Floral Healing, no surprise. Come on, Snorlax. See what you got. Ah, so close. That should be the end of my Toxtricity. Yep. And fortunately, I still have 2 Trick Room Mons, so I'm not totally out of this. But it is going to be hard to win now. I needed to pick up the KO on that Primarina pretty badly. So we are going to Double Edge again. And we are going to... yeah, we're definitely scalding the Comfey. What I might be able to do in the future is also add Trick Room to this Jellicent. But I think it's okay for now, because like being able to protect is important. We are a fast Jellicent. No, I'm sorry, we have a fast team, and Jellicent can always play in Trick Room. And you know, yeah, we're actually going to see the reverse here. So that is definitely annoying. I don't know if I can get through this, but we are going to try. Protect the Snorlax, and because I am Water Absorb, I cannot be damaged by the Primarina's water attacks, so it would have to Moonblast me or use something like Energy Ball to hit me. So I'm going to take this opportunity to KO the Comfey and hope the Primarina attacks into the Snorlax. I would like to kill the Primarina, but it is undoubtedly Floral Healing this turn, and the Comfey, so I will not be able to kill the Primarina with what I have. Alright, so the Protect goes off. Floral Healing goes off, obviously. And Yep, there's the Hydro Cannon, which is going to do a ton to Snorlax. But thankfully we protect it, and we're going to KO this Comfey. Now, we have to remember, Hydro Cannon has a chance to miss. If Hydro Cannon does miss, we definitely take out the Primarina. And if it doesn't miss, well, Snorlax is gone. So let's check to see how many more turns of Rain are left. We might need to play for a double protect. Okay, with one turn of Rain left, if we get the double protect, Snorlax might be able to survive the Hydro Cannon. I doubt it, but it's got a chance. And Goodras can go physical or special. I suspect it is special on that Goodra, but my win condition is probably for it to be physical and for me to weaken its Power Whip. So I'm going to go and do that. Alright, we do not get the double, and it's the absolute worst case scenario. It's Thunder Punch, and it's just getting off right now. And Snorlax is not taking that. And this is reminding me, actually, of Steph's Week 1. We could not stop Primarina, except through very unsafe tactics, I guess, would be the best way to put it. And it ended up being very difficult for us to deal with, and it actually ended up taking all 8 KOs that week. So if only I did like 1 or 2 more HP of damage, this might have been a totally different game. I could potentially have Trick Room set up. I could Belly Drum maybe and start sweeping with Snorlax. But Primarina was just bulky enough to hang on. So this looks like it's going to be a repeat of Steph's Week 1 against Cybertron, where we just pretty much got swept by Primarina. So, sometimes these things happen, guys. Thunder Punch is not going to finish me off just yet. The recharge turn goes off. This won't KO unless there's a crit, and there is not. And it looks like it would have held on anyway. But if you're running Weakness Policy Primarina, you probably have enough bulk to be able to take attacks, like more so than normal Primarinas. So that ended up being this guy's win con today. And I'm just going to protect the Precious Jellicent and run here, and that'll be that. Unfortunately, the team we had right now wasn't prepped so well to deal with Primarina. We could have Dynamaxed the Toxtricity there, but unfortunately, had I done that and he swapped into Marowak, I was finished. I would have essentially wasted my Dynamax, and I'm pretty sure Max Geyser would have easily set up for a possible KO. And obviously, the Primarina would be able to pick off a Cinderace that was not Dynamaxed and pretty weak. So that was a risk-reward play I had to make. I chose the safer option and ended up getting punished in this case. But if this was a Game 2 situation, I would probably be expecting the Marowak in the back for sure. And I would have to be a little more careful. But it was certainly well played to my opponent, because he forced me to respect the Marowak's Lightning Rod, and by doing so, he was able to get Primarina in a prime position to sweep. So that was the first episode of Draft to Ladder. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will be back at it again soon. And until next time, see you guys later.